Good morning everybody. I welcome you all to your literature class. Today's literature class we are going to cover our lesson number 8, Saving the Tiger. This we are going to attempt today. We have already seen till paragraph 7 and that too we have seen only half of it. So we are going to proceed further. Here it says friendly informers in the French village can make the job of catching poachers much easier. Now friendly informers, who could be the friendly informers? In the previous class of mine, in the previous video, I had already told you when government will shake hands with the villagers who are living nearby or at the one boundary of the sanctuaries, then only the things can be better. And here it says friendly informer, the meaning is given, I will read it for you. People who help those who protect tigers by giving them information on any suspicious people or activities taking place. And anything which is not usual, anything which is taking place which doesn't look common, about that these people can give information to the officers. And it says in the French villages can make the job of catching the poachers much easier. As I have told you, when there will be a good relationship between the villagers, French villages means the villages near the boundaries of the reserves. When there will be a good relationship, then only we can make this possible. Then it says wildlife conservation is a complex and difficult task. It is not written there that it is very easy to stop the poachers, but the words are that it is complex and difficult task that can only succeed if government officials and common citizens join hands. No, it is not an easy task, but if we will keep on thinking that this is difficult, then definitely we cannot achieve anything. But when we think of that, of course it is difficult, but we can try something or we can try to do something to achieve that, then only the things can be possible. It says then only the things can be possible. This kind of cooperation is vital as India's wildlife treasure belongs to all of us. It is not that wildlife, it is said it is a treasure for us. India's wildlife is treasure. It doesn't belong to one person, to me or to you. It doesn't belong to only the people working in the sanctuaries, but it is also ours. We Indians, we all are Indians. We feel that the things, the natural things belonging to our country is our own. Then only it is possible to save tigers. In the 8th paragraph it says the tiger is a highly adaptable species that thrives in a wide variety of natural habitats and climatic conditions. Highly adaptable species meaning is given, we will read. This means that tigers have the ability to adjust well to changing conditions in their habitat. So long as these changes are not very harsh and do not affect their ability to find food, water and shelter. It says they are highly adaptable. They can adapt their body, their conditions in which they are living. They can adapt very easily to any kind of environment or any kind of atmosphere. But it shouldn't be such grave problem for them, like if there are grave problems like of food, of water, then only it can affect them. Otherwise, in all other conditions, they are very good in adapting new conditions for them. All we need to do is ensure distributed habitat with plenty of prey, and nature will do the rest. What is our duty? Our duty is to supply them or to give them plenty of food, that is prey, and rest other things will be done by nature itself, like water, like any other thing, like conditions in which they want, which will be favorable for them to stay, that will be provided by our nature. But the thing is, the food items we people have to think of. The wonderful thing is that protection measures put in place to save tiger also benefit all the wildlife that share the tiger's habitat. It is not that only, since the chapter says saving the tigers. When we will save the tigers, when we provide the atmosphere which is good for them, the conditions which are better for them, the food items, everything which is better for them to have or live in the forest. It means we are also protecting the other species. The better environment we are giving to all the other species which require by these small ones. And here it says that it is not that only we are benefiting, we are giving benefit to the tiger, but we are also giving benefit to the other species living in the forest. And saving the tiger's habitat benefits all of us, because why it is giving benefit to all of us, not only the animals staying in the forest, why it is for us also it is beneficial. See the reason here. Because over 300 rivers originates from forests that are now protected in the name of tiger. In the name of tiger means sake of saving the tigers, because of which, because we are so many measures have been taken to save tigers, and because of which other things are also protected in the forest, as we have seen. Not only other things, but even water, which is a very major thing for us, our requirement. We need water. Without water, we know what our life would be. And it says 300, it is not a less number, it is a big number. 300 rivers originates means begin from the particular place, and that place is somewhere in the forest, and because of which rivers are also protected. Without these rivers, we would not be able to quench our thirst. Quench our thirst means to satisfy our thirst. When we feel thirsty, children, nothing can give us comfort other than water. When you feel thirsty, you need water. Anything like cold drink, like juices, they can give you comfort for some time, but ultimately you would require water for quenching your thirst. Then even for growing crops, to feed ourselves, we need food definitely, and how it will be grown? With the help of water. Water is the major thing there also. So we have understood that water is also very important, and because of these animals, we are even saving our rivers. The last paragraph says the tiger is a magnificent symbol of our country. We all know the importance of tiger, and all over the world, India is known as the land of the tiger. All over the world. This is nothing which only Indians know about this, but all over the world, we are called as land of tiger. It means we have plenty of tigers in our country. Our planet will be poorer place, will be as a beggar, you can say, a poor place if this species gift, this precious gift of nature disappears. This is a precious gift given by nature to us. If we are unable to do anything, if we are unable to put any effort or think of good protective measures, then definitely our planet will be the poorer place to be. Saving the tiger is entirely in our hands, and we can do it, we can save the tiger. It says that entirely means fully. Saving the tigers fully depends on us, we people. Maybe, as I have told you in somewhere in the starting also, that directly we cannot go and do anything, but indirectly we can do so many things to protect tigers. So let's think of our role, what we can do. If we are not buying the things which we we get after poaching of the animals they sell and those things we buy. Indirectly, we can involve ourselves in this. You can say protection measures in this thing we can lead. If we will not buy the medicines, if we will not buy the jewelry made of the teeth of the elephants, then we can be involved in this act of goodness. So here we have seen that how tigers can be protected. What things are there which we common people can do, and the most thing what has to be done is done by the government. They are doing their work. We should also think of what we can do to protect these tigers. So this is the end of the lesson. Further, we are going to see its exercises in the next video. I am sure you must have understood, learned the word meanings of the lesson and read the chapter to understand it nicely. Thank you and take care, children.